Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please do like and subscribe below. So in this video, we're going to do something interesting. I have laid out all my favorite crystals in front of you, and we're going to talk about what crystal do you need right now. I'm being guided to do this intuitively. I don't usually record at this time, it's almost my bedtime, but intuitively I was guided to record this video and choose these crystals. So someone out there really needs to hear this. So if you were attracted to this, and you are attracted to one or more than one crystals, maybe do check it out, do look into it, okay? And do work with that crystal. So you do have 8 crystals in front of you. You can choose more than one, just whatever you're attracted to, just choose that, and we'll talk about that a little bit. And like I said, if you're attracted to more than one, then feel free to look at that one as well. I'm going to put the timestamps below. And this is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across this, that's when it's meant for you. So I'll start with the first one. All right, so those of you who chose this crystal here, this is a rough amethyst, a raw amethyst. I love this crystal. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, this activates your crown chakra. So if you were attracted to this, maybe there's some imbalance in your crown chakra. Crown chakra is at the top of our head, and if you touch, that, I don't know what to call it, but that, like the center of your skull, I think somewhere around that, like on top of your skull, that's where we have our crown chakra. Crown chakra helps us get spiritual information, get downloads, get knowledge, like the information, the knowledge, the guidance that our spirit guides, our angels, our star seeds. I don't know why I said star seeds, but maybe for some of you, a star seed collective is trying to give us. So amethyst can be really helpful. Some people call it master crystal. This opens up your crown chakra. This opens you up to absorbing that information, to receiving that information. Also, this is a brilliant stone for anxiety. I personally struggle with anxiety and depression from time to time. I don't feel ashamed of saying that. I do get very anxious. I do get panic attacks quite a lot, and because my brain, my mind is quite overactive. I overthink, so sometimes I can't even sleep because my mind is just working non-stop, and that's why I don't do anything late at night. But sometimes, of course, there are situations that you can't help. But anyway, if I get anxiety, I take amethyst in my left hand and I do some breathing with this, or I just keep it in my hand while I sleep, and it really helps me. It really calms me. So if you struggle with anxiety, I would definitely recommend that you look into this crystal, look into the stone. I've never used I've used a tumbled amethyst, but personally for me, I like the rough raw amethyst better. I feel the energy is stronger. So there you go. If you were attracted to this crystal, this is amethyst, and I would really recommend that you use this crystal. Try and use this. What I'm sharing here is just with my personal experience with the stone. So if you want to do more research, I'm sure there's heaps of information online, so do check that out, but I'm just talking about my personal experience here. All right, if you're leaving me here, thanks for watching. All right, so for those of you who chose the second crystal, this is Lapis Lazuli. This is actually a birthday present. I do have another one, a Lapis Lazuli, which is a rough Lapis Lazuli, like a small one, but I use this for my videos because this is prettier. One of my friends gave this to me on my birthday. So this crystal is actually, it goes back, like it was used in ancient Egypt quite a lot. It was used in jewelry. It is still used in jewelry, I'm assuming, but Cleopatra used to use it because they used to think that she used to mix it in her makeup and put it on her eyes, because this activates your third eye. So it really it makes you sharp. or it makes you aware, so because it activates your third eye chakra, it makes you it helps with your intuition, it helps with your awareness, your psychic abilities. So if you were attracted to this, maybe there are some spiritual gifts that you are yet to identify. Maybe you have like an empathic connection with somebody, like a twin flame or like a spiritual flame or something like that. So this stone will help you to work with that empathic connection. This will help you with your intuition. This will help you activate your third eye chakra, or balance your third eye chakra, I should say. Quite powerful. It's really powerful. Some people say that lapis lazuli, if you're not ready for it, if your energy is not ready for it, like it's not at the same vibration, you might lose the stone. So a lot of people lose their lapis lazuli because their energy is not ready for it, because this is quite high vibrational. So I still have both of my stones, so I don't know how true that is, but whatever I'm telling you here is my personal experience. So feel free to do a search, look up on Google or YouTube. I'm sure there's heaps of information about this out there, but if you were attracted to this, I would definitely recommend. Very, very useful for third eye chakra, very, very useful for intuition, to increase your awareness, your connection with the spiritual realm, with the, with spirituality, your spiritual gifts. A beautiful stone, really lovely to look at. So yeah, if you were attracted to that, I would definitely recommend that you look into it. Okay, so for those of you who chose this crystal here, this is tumbled aquamarine. Very, very soothing crystal. I find this very soothing. I've been saying that for every crystal, so I'm going to say this again. I'm talking about my personal experience here. There's heaps of information on Google and YouTube. Feel free to do more research. This is what I'm talking about here, is my personal experience with these stones. So this is like, this activates your throat chakra. So if you want to speak your truth, you're going for an important meeting, public speaking, something like that, use it. When I have to have like a confrontation or an important conversation, I keep it in my left hand, or I just meditate with it. I do have to give you a warning though, not a warning exactly. Whenever I keep this with me, like when I'm sleeping, and if this is next to me, I do get a lot of water dreams, like in the sense, I think that I have some connection to Lemuria. That's why I do. So if you resonate with that, like if you have past lives in Atlantis or Lemuria, then Lemuria, I don't know how to say it, Lemuria, I always get it wrong. Anyway, if you have that, then there might be some dreams that you might get some dreams if you have this next to you while you're sleeping. But overall, I feel it's a very soothing, very calming, very, very calming crystal. Some people say if you take it next to a water body and you meditate with it, you can put your intentions out to mermaid or merman, like to the water, and ask them for your manifestation. So that's, you can use the stone to manifest if you take it near water and ask the water, like ocean or river or something, and put your intention out there and ask them to manifest it for you while meditating with the stone. But it's really pretty, it's really lovely, very, very soothing. So I would definitely recommend, and very good for your throat chakra activation. Okay, so for those of you who chose this here, this is a rose quartz. I think this is one of the most common crystals that people use. It's used in beauty products as well. It's supposed to be good for your skin apparently, but this is a rough rose quartz. I like to have rough crystals, like raw crystals. I feel that they're more powerful than tumbled, but just maybe tumbled is a good one to start with, because their energy is not that in your face and that strong. But rose quartz is all about your heart chakra. It's a very soft crystal. It brings you unconditional love for yourself. It helps you heal. It soothes you. When I am feeling low, when I'm feeling like, because I'm spiritually sensitive, like I'm sensitive to energies, I know when I have heart chakra, like when my heart chakra is getting blocked or it's getting hurt or injured, or I've had a bad day, something like that, I keep it on my chest and I sleep with that, or I just meditate, I breathe, I do deep breathing, and it kind of soothes me, it relaxes me. So it's a stone of compassion, it's a stone of unconditional love. It brings, some people say it brings love into your life. The rose quartz can also be used for making full moon potions. So like if you clean it, sage it, all of that, and then you use distilled water and you leave that, like you put your intention in this crystal, you put your intention in the water, put that in a mason jar and leave that overnight when it's a full moon. That's a full moon potion. And then you can burn a candle, put your intention out to the universe, and then drink that water and keep this crystal under your bed for about 3 nights, under your pillow. So yeah, that works for some people. Personally, frankly, I tried it. It didn't work, but I didn't try it to attract love. I tried it to mend my relationship. So maybe, and because I'm on a twin flame journey, so I think it's more, I don't think there's any free will involved. There's like it's fated, right? It's destined. So maybe that's why it didn't work for me, but doesn't mean that it doesn't work for other people, because I know it works for other people. So you could give that a try. But anyway, this is a really soothing, really loving crystal. So if you want something which is very soft and which is nice and makes you feel happy, then this is the stone for you. Okay, cool. Let's move on to the next one. All right, for those of you who chose the tiger's eye, this is a rough tiger's eye. So this is used for solar plexus chakra activation. Can also be used for sacral chakra, but primarily for solar plexus. It is said to be a very protective stone, so it protects your energy. I personally feel that it is very empowering, this crystal, this stone. It just makes me very focused on my goals, on what I want to achieve, what I want to, like, sometimes when you're getting lazy, or sometimes when I'm getting distracted by other things, when my emotions are taking over, I use this, because I meditate with it, or I keep it under my pillow when I'm sleeping, because it will bring me back to my I shouldn't say 3D achievements or material things, but it brings me back to what I want to do with my life, what I want to achieve, my goals. Like if I have an important meeting tomorrow, but I've had a bad fight with somebody, I'm someone who would get caught up in my emotions quite a lot. So that's when I would use this, because it will bring me back to it will help me focus, it will help me, it will help empower me and help me pay attention to myself and keep myself first. So I love this crystal. It's really, really good. When I do my chakra balancing, I use this for solar plexus chakra. I keep it at the top of my belly button. I use carnelian for sacral chakra healing. So this is used for protection from evil eye. So it's really, and it's so pretty. Look, it's so pretty. Whatever I'm saying here is from my personal experience. So there is more information on Google and YouTube, so feel free to check that out. But if you were attracted to this, there is some solar plexus chakra energy that you need to balance out. I feel there could be some self-esteem issues or self-worth issues that you might be struggling with. So it's a good idea to look into this. All right, so for those of you who chose this one here, this is a rough garnet. I don't know if you can see, but it's a little bit red if you see closely, it gives a shade of red. There you go, a little bit of red. I love it. I love it. I can't tell you how much I love it. So powerful, so powerful, really balances your root chakra so perfectly. When I have an important meeting, job interview, something like that, I keep it in my hand, pair it with Moldavite, and I keep it in my hand. Whenever I have to have a important conversation, important meeting, job interview, something like that, I always keep it like this while I'm on the phone. This and Moldavite together, I would always keep them in my left hand. I love this stone. I love it. It helps uh, balance your root chakra, which is your lower back end of your spine. And your root chakra is all about your abundance. If your root chakra is not aligned, is not balanced, then all your other chakras are also imbalanced, and you have a lot of fear. Like you come from a very fear based energy. I get a lot of attachments on my root chakra for some reason. I don't know whose energy that is, but someone's energy always gets attached to my root chakra. So, and I can tell when that happens, like etheric cords, I get those cords in my root chakra, in my abundance. And that's why I love this stone, this and black tourmaline as well, because it helps, and black obsidian as well. These, I love black stones because they really help me ground my energy. They really help me protect my energy, because that's my weak spot for other people's negative attachments. So I love this stone. I love it. Like, yeah, I know I'm sounding crazy because, but I love it. If you're trying to manifest something, if you're trying to get a new job, you want more abundance, you have a lot of fear-based energy, you don't think you can manifest things, definitely try this. Try this crystal, this stone. Try it. Definitely keep it under your pillow overnight. And one caution though, sometimes it will make you like, it will kind of make you very active if you keep, like, because sometimes I keep it under my pillow when I'm trying to sleep, and I can't sleep if I keep this, because it really makes me very, very active. So I keep it for like half an hour or something, and then I have to put it away, because if I keep it next to my bed, I get very, very active and I can't sleep. So just be careful about that. But if you're trying to manifest abundance, job, new opportunities, all of that, if you have any cords of attachment in your root chakra, definitely I would recommend this crystal. I'm going to put a link below for removing any cords of attachment as well in the description box if you want to look into that. But really, really lovely stone, very grounding, very, very grounding. Yeah, see, I got so happy when I'm holding it. I'm so happy. So yeah, it's really lovely. All right, let's move on to this one. I mean, honestly, this takes the first spot for me. It's a Moldavite. It's a Moldavite. This takes the first spot for me. I cannot do without it, especially this piece here. This is my first Moldavite. That's why I'm using this one. I'm wearing one across my heart, on my heart chakra, like I'm wearing one in my neck right now. And this is my first piece that I ever bought, because I did not know what Moldavite was, and when I ordered this, I didn't think it would be so tiny, but it is tiny, but it is powerful, man. Like, the first time I held it in my hand, I literally had to sit down. I felt nauseous. I literally had to sit down. That Moldavite flush is real, but I think my body, my energy has adjusted so beautifully with this crystal. I love it. I can't do without it. Like, honestly, this, if I give this to somebody, that person will be really, really special for me. I don't know why people are so scared of Moldavite. I don't know why. Maybe other people have different experiences. What I'm telling you here is totally from my personal experience. So you can do more research. And Moldavite is very expensive. So I would recommend that you do your research before buying it. Okay. It is a life-changing crystal. It fast tracks your transformation, opens up your heart chakra, raises your vibration. If I don't wear a Moldavite, let's say for about 5-6 days, and in those 5-6 days I've been fighting with people, all of that, the 7th day when I'll wear my Moldavite across my neck, I cry and I cry and I cry because I purge all of that. It helps you purge negativity. It will fill your energy field with positive energy. It will raise your vibration. It will just fast track your spiritual growth. And that's what it did for me. It has changed my life, totally changed my life. Helped me connect to the spiritual realm, helped me understand my spiritual gifts, the gifts that I did not know that I had before, helped me understand that I'm a starseed, that I'm a light worker, helped me bring all of that information to me, helped me understand my twin flame journey. This crystal has really changed my life. I helped me in my dark night of the soul, helped me in my ego death. Really helps me purge, helps me. Yes, definitely, I agree that it does make you lose some things as well. It does make you, I think with Moldavite, it's like, and I don't know if that's just my life in general, because if I look back at it, my life is very fated. There's not a lot of free will. But with Moldavite, I think it will take you in the direction of what is more aligned with your life purpose. It will align you with your highest good. So maybe at the moment you're thinking there is something that you want, but that is not aligned with your higher purpose, your highest good. This Moldavite will probably take that away from you, but it will bring you something which is more aligned with your energy. It has put me on a career path which is more aligned for me, which is aligned with my sort of like my soul growth. It has opened up, activated my soul's knowledge, my ancient knowledge, and I'm not kidding. I love it. I vouch for it. If you can handle that strong energy, if you do work with crystals already, I would recommend it. But then also some people, I gave one to my brother. He thinks it's very overwhelming. Okay, so that depends. My body, my energy has adjusted very, very well to it. I can't do without it. But then some people definitely think it's scary because it creates a lot of changes very, very quickly, and it makes you restless a little bit, Maybe when you're using it initially, you could pair it up with black tourmaline. That will help you ground your energy, because this will like really charge you up, and then you can use it with black tourmaline to kind of ground you. But if you can handle this sort of energy, this high vibrational energy, and you're happy to like pay a lot of money, I would recommend a Moldavite. Like, especially if you're ready for your spiritual growth, if you're ready for change in your life, if you're ready for transformation, then that's your stone. Okay. And if you pair it with Meteorite, my god, that's like you're in for a ride. Anyway, let's talk about this one, meteorites. Again, talking about, this is my personal experience. Other people might have different thoughts, so do your research before buying anything. This is Campo de Cielo, if I'm pronouncing it correct, from Argentina. I'm a starseed, so when people say that starseeds are always trying to find their home, but they don't know where it is absolutely 100% true. I'm always longing for home. I just don't know where it is. And I used to say this to, because I don't live in the country I was born in. So I say to, like, I used to say this to my twin flame, that, I feel like I want to go home, but when I come here, it's like I don't feel at home. That's because I always feel like going home, but I just don't know where that is. I don't know if it's here, like I haven't found it yet. But this makes me feel like home. When I have this in my hand, it makes me feel at home. I have a pendant also that I wear like in my neck. When I wear that, and especially if I pair it up with Moldavite, that's like, my god, that's like, it literally makes me feel like I am genuinely speaking to other dimensional beings. I'm not kidding. Like, it is intense, it is high intensity, it is extremely transformational if you wear Moldavite and Meteorite together, because these are both out of this world, right? Like literally they come from out of this world. But if I'm just using this like just on its own, then it's very grounding. It makes me feel closer to home. In a way, this also transforms you, but it's subtle than Moldavite. If you're just using it alone, it's subtle than Moldavite. Like it will help you connect with higher beings, higher realms. It will, but in a very subtle way. Like it's not as intense as a Moldavite, but it does again, it also opens up your soul wisdom, the knowledge that your soul has collected over the years, the knowledge that your starseed family wants to give you, your spiritual team wants to give you. It helps you connect to that, but at the same time it can also help you be grounded, okay, and focused. Pair it with Moldavite and you're in for like a total transformation. And if you're ready for that kind of energy, if you're ready for that kind of connection with other realms, definitely go for it. It can be a bit intense though. But overall, it's beautiful. It's out of this world. It's amazing. It's yeah. If yeah, so well, if you were attracted to any of these crystals, I would recommend that you do a lot more research, because what I'm saying here is just based on my personal experience. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that was helpful. Please do leave your comments below, and please do like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Lots of love and light. Bye bye.